Bonjour Année 7. Aujourd'hui, c'est lundi 27 avril et nous allons étudier la météo. Quel temps fait-il? La météo. Qu'est-ce que c'est? If somebody studies meteorology, what are they studying? Have a think, you might have heard that phrase. Here's a clue. That gives it away, doesn't it? Plus, of course, the fact that I told you last week. What I would like you to do is get a pen and some paper, and I'd like you to really carefully copy down the vocabulary from this little session that we're going to do about the weather. It's not a match-up here. The picture in A matches up with the phrase. In A, il fait chaud. Il fait chaud. It's hot. B, il fait froid. Il fait froid. It's cold. C, il y a du soleil. Il y a du soleil. It's sunny. D, il y a du vent. Il y a du vent. It's windy. E, il y a du brouillard. Il y a du brouillard. It's foggy. We'll come back to this one in a minute. F, il y a des nuages. Il y a des nuages. It's cloudy. G, il y a de l'orage. Il y a de l'orage. It's stormy. H, il pleut. Il pleut. It's raining. I, il neige. Il neige. It's snowing. And J, il gèle. Il gèle. It's icy or it's freezing. Copy that vocabulary down really carefully, writing the English next to it. While you're doing that, have a think about any links with English words that you can find. Have a little think. You can pause the PowerPoint here just while you're doing that. And I'm going to talk about some links that I can see. So, for example, D, il y a du vent. Think about a ventilator. What does a ventilator do? Brings air into a room. So that's our link with wind. Il gèle. J, it's freezing. Has anybody been to Italy on holiday? And if you did, I had a gelato. What's a gelato? Ice cream. Fantastic. In Italian. So, make sure you've got that vocabulary written down, and when you're happy, you can move on to the next slide. So, what are we doing today? We are going to be able to explain what the weather is like in French. We're going to be able to identify different types of weather in French and be confident in pronouncing them. This is really important. We're going to work on our pronunciation now in a minute. I'm going to go through the different phrases that you've just written down on your piece of paper or in your book, if you're lucky enough to have your book. And we're going to practice our pronunciation. So find a quiet space, or perhaps you could do it with somebody in your family. Perhaps they might want to practice their French pronunciation too. Here we go. Il fait chaud. Il fait chaud. Repeat it after me. Il fait chaud. Oh, chaud. Il fait chaud. Il fait froid. Il fait froid. Ouah. Froid. Il fait froid. Il y a du soleil. Il y a du soleil. Hey. Soleil. Il y a du vent. Il y a du vent. Un vent. This is a tricky one. We're going to break this one down a bit. Brouillard means fog. So we've got different sounds here. We've got the OO, then which is the OU. We've got the ILL, which gives us an I sound. And then we've got the ARD, which gives us AR. OU, I, AR. Brouillard. Let's have a go. Il y a du brouillard. Brouillard. OU, I, AR. Brouillard. Really tricky. Il y a du brouillard. Il y a des nuages. Il y a des nuages. U, nuages. Il y a de l'orage. Il y a de l'orage. O, orage. Il pleut. Il pleut. Pleut. Il neige. Il neige. Neige. Il gèle. Il gèle. Gèle. When you say the try saying the sound in pet and smile at the same time. Smile or grimace, it's up to you. Bravo, très bonne prononciation. Alors, quel temps fait-il? Quel temps fait-il? What do you think this question means? Literally, what weather is it making? That's how the French say. What weather does it make? We would translate that as, what's the weather like? We're going to do a listening exercise in a second. So, have your pen or pencil ready and we'll have a go. Right, here we go. We are going to do a listening exercise and I'm going to do a little bit of clever jiggery pokery which Mr. Scognamilio taught me how to do with a speaker, a Bluetooth speaker no less, and a second laptop. So fingers crossed that this will work. Have a listen, look at the vocab that you've already written down. What is the weather like? Write the correct letter, or if you haven't written the letters, just see if you can recognise what phrase they're saying. What's the weather like? You can either write it in English or in French, whatever works for you. So, let's hope that this works. Here we go. We'll do the first one, then I'll pause it, and then I'll just run the rest of them through to number 10, and then we'll bring up the answers.
Unité 13. La météo. Page 28.
Exercise 1. Listen. What's the weather like? Write the correct letter.
1. Quel temps fait-il?
Il y a du vent.
Quel temps fait-il?
Il y a du vent.
There was a little bit of a clue there, wasn't there, with the sounds? Anyway, hopefully, despite the wind sounds anyway, you will have heard il y a du vent. It's windy. Let's listen to the rest of them now.
2. Quel temps fait-il?
Il fait chaud.
Quel temps fait-il?
Il fait chaud.
3. Quel temps fait-il?
Brrr. Il fait froid.
Quel temps fait-il?
Brrr. Il fait froid.
4. Quel temps fait-il?
Il y a du soleil.
Quel temps fait-il?
Il y a du soleil.
5. Quel temps fait-il?
Oh, il y a de l'orage.
Quel temps fait-il?
Oh, il y a de l'orage.
6. Quel temps fait-il aujourd'hui?
Il y a des nuages.
Quel temps fait-il aujourd'hui?
Il y a des nuages.
7. Quel temps fait-il?
Il pleut. Oui, il pleut encore.
Quel temps fait-il?
Il pleut. Oui, il pleut encore.
8. Quel temps fait-il, Nadine?
Il neige.
Quel temps fait-il, Nadine?
Il neige.
9. Quel temps fait-il?
Il gèle aujourd'hui.
Quel temps fait-il?
Il gèle aujourd'hui.
10. Quel temps fait-il?
Il y a du brouillard.
Quel temps fait-il?
Il y a du brouillard.
Right, how did we get on? Let's have a look. Number 2. Il fait chaud. It's hot. Numéro 3. Il fait froid. It's cold. 4. Il y a du soleil. It's sunny. 5. Il y a de l'orage. It's stormy. 6. Il y a des nuages. It's cloudy. 7. Il pleut. It's raining. 8. Il neige. It's snowing. 9. Il gèle. It's freezing. Or it's icy. Et 10. Il y a du brouillard. Let's have another go at that. R. Brouillard. Tricky. Well done. Okay, we're going to have a look at this now. We're going to look at the map and then we're going to listen and decide whether the statements are true or false. So I'll give you the answer to the first one. I can talk you through it. So the first one is true. We're going to look at what city they're talking about and the weather. Let's have a little listen and then I'll pause it and we can look at it together.
Page 28.
Exercise 2. Look at the map. Listen and decide whether the statements are true or false.
1.
Quel temps fait-il à Paris?
À Paris, il pleut.
So the town that they mention, the city that they mention is Paris, Paris. And then the person said, à Paris, il pleut. In Paris, it's raining. Now we can see that over the picture of Paris, the little dot, there's a rain cloud, so we know that that's true. Listen to the next one and see what you think.
Quel temps fait-il à Paris?
À Paris, il pleut.
Okay, this is number 2.
2.
Quel temps fait-il à Bastia?
À Bastia, il neige.
Quel temps fait-il à Bastia?
À Bastia, il neige.
Bastia is down on the island of Corsica, which is right down in the bottom right of the map. That little island is called Corsica. Now they said, à Bastia, il neige. So have we got the right drawing there? No, we haven't, have we? Because that's the drawing for it's cold. So actually what they were saying is it's snowing. Let's listen to the next one.
3.
Quel temps fait-il à Marseille?
À Marseille, il y a du brouillard.
Quel temps fait-il à Marseille?
À Marseille, il y a du brouillard.
Now Marseille is down on the south of France. You can see a big smiley sunshine there. And the person said, il y a du brouillard. So what do we think? Well, that one's false too, isn't it? Let's listen to the next one.
4.
Quel temps fait-il à Lyon?
À Lyon, il y a des nuages.
Quel temps fait-il à Lyon?
À Lyon, il y a des nuages.
5.
Quel temps fait-il à Saint-Malo?
À Saint-Malo, il y a de l'orage.
Quel temps fait-il à Saint-Malo?
À Saint-Malo, il y a de l'orage.
6.
Quel temps fait-il à Nantes?
À Nantes, il gèle.
Quel temps fait-il à Nantes?
À Nantes, il gèle.
So how did you get on? Let's have a look. So number 4, they were talking about Lyon. And they said, il y a des nuages. So that was true, wasn't it? It's cloudy. Saint-Malo, they said, il y a de l'orage. Il y a de l'orage. It's stormy. So that was false. Nantes, il gèle. Il gèle. Remember your gelato. It's freezing or it's icy. So that was false too. Bravo. Ok, on continue. Alors, encore, nous allons écouter. Lots of listening in today's lesson. Really important to train our ear to be able to listen. What I'd like you to do is copy out this table. Doesn't have to be really neat. You could maybe write the countries in the margin. So we've got en Angleterre. We know where that is, don't we? That's England. We've got au Congo, which is in Africa, Congo. Number 3, we've got au Brésil. Where do you think that is? What does it sound a bit like? Brésil. It's Brazil, isn't it? And then number 4, en Russie. En Russie. Can you remember the rule? Why are some en and why are some au? We did that last lesson, didn't we? Do you remember? When a country is feminine, like la Russie or l'Angleterre, which is also feminine, we use en for in England or in Russia. If a country is masculine, like le Congo, le Brésil, we use au. Okay, then you need 4 headings. You don't need to draw columns, but we've got au printemps, en été, en automne, en hiver, the 4 seasons. We're listening out for what the weather is going to be like. So, here we go. Listen and complete the table. What is the weather like in different seasons? Just give you a moment to copy out that table, and you can pause the PowerPoint until you're ready. And then we're going to start playing it now. Or maybe not. There it
Page 28.
Exercise 4. Listen and complete the table. What's the weather like in different seasons?
1. Quel temps fait-il en Angleterre?
Au printemps, il pleut beaucoup. Mais normalement, en été, il y a du soleil. En automne, il fait froid et en hiver, il neige.
Quel temps fait-il en Angleterre?
Au printemps, il pleut beaucoup. Mais normalement, en été, il y a du soleil. En automne, il fait froid et en hiver, il neige.
Let's pause it there. How did you get on? Au printemps. Il pleut beaucoup. It rains a lot. Beaucoup is a really useful word. Write it down somewhere, perhaps where you're keeping a record of useful words, and we'll try and remember that. En été, il y a du soleil. She also said normalement. Normalement. What do you think that means? It's sunny. Normally, it's usually sunny. En automne, il fait froid. Et en hiver, il neige. So it's cold in the autumn and it snows in the winter. Let's listen to the next one.
2. Quel temps fait-il au Congo?
Au printemps, il y a du soleil et en été, il fait très chaud. Très, très chaud. En automne, il y a de l'orage. Mais en hiver, il ne fait pas froid. En hiver, il y a du vent.
Quel temps fait-il au Congo?
Au printemps, il y a du soleil et en été, il fait très chaud. Très, très chaud. En automne, il y a de l'orage. Mais en hiver, il ne fait pas froid. En hiver, il y a du vent.
So, au Congo, remember that it's in Africa, so you can have a guess what the weather might be like. Au printemps, il y a du soleil, so it's sunny in the spring. En été, il fait très chaud. Can you remember what très meant? It means very, so he actually said il fait très, très chaud. Very, very hot. En automne, il y a de l'orage, so there's storms. Et en hiver, il y a du vent. Très bien. Now, au Brésil, what's it like?
3. Quel temps fait-il au Brésil?
Au printemps, il y a du vent et normalement, il pleut beaucoup. En été, il fait très chaud et il y a de l'orage. Souvent, en automne, il y a du vent. Chez nous, en hiver, il y a du soleil.
Quel temps fait-il au Brésil?
Au printemps, il y a du vent et normalement, il pleut beaucoup. En été, il fait très chaud et il y a de l'orage. Souvent, en automne, il y a du vent. Chez nous, en hiver, il y a du soleil.
So, au Brésil, in the spring, il y a du vent. Il pleut beaucoup. Can you remember what beaucoup meant? So there's wind and it rains a lot. En été, il fait très chaud. Il y a de l'orage. So it's very hot and stormy. In the autumn, il y a du vent, windy. En hiver, il y a du soleil. Lucky them, sunny in the winter. Okay, last one.
4. Quel temps fait-il en Russie?
Au printemps, il fait froid. En été, il fait froid et il pleut. Souvent, en automne, il y a du vent. Et bien sûr, il fait froid. Et en hiver, il neige et il gèle.
Quel temps fait-il en Russie?
Au printemps, il fait froid. En été, il fait froid et il pleut. Souvent, en automne, il y a du vent. Et bien sûr, il fait froid. Et en hiver, il neige et il gèle.
Well, there's a bit of a pattern emerging, isn't there, with the weather in Russia? Let's have a listen. So, in the spring, il fait froid. In the summer, il fait froid, il pleut. So it's cold and it rains. In the autumn, il y a du vent, il fait froid. It's still cold and it's windy. And in the winter, il neige et il gèle. Snows and it's icy. Well, I think I know where I would rather live. I'm not sure I could manage with that cold weather. How did you get on with that? Anyway, well done. We're going to have a little look at a rap with some matching rhymes here, and you're going to try and work out what comes next. Right, here we're listening out for sounds which match, okay? So down the bottom you've got some phrases to do with the weather that we've learnt. Il y a du vent, il y a du brouillard, il gèle, il neige, il fait chaud, il fait froid. So for example, the first one, quel temps fait-il à Saint-Malo? It's an O sound we're looking for. Which one of those has got an O sound at the end? À Saint-Malo, il fait chaud. Oh, we've got that O sound. Quel temps fait-il à Casablanca? À Casablanca, have a think, which one of those matches? Quel temps fait-il à Liège? À Liège, il... Number 4. Quel temps fait-il à Bruxelles? À Bruxelles, il... Quel temps fait-il à Montbéliard? À Montbéliard, il y a... And the last one. Quel temps fait-il à Milan? À Milan. Let's see if you got those right. À Saint-Malo, il fait chaud. À Casablanca, il fait froid. À Liège, il neige. À Bruxelles, il gèle. À Montbéliard, il y a du brouillard. Et à Milan, il y a du vent. How did you get on with those sounds? Okay, have a read of this little weather forecast here. They're talking about a place in the south of France, Nice. So they're talking about the south of France and they're talking about what the weather's like. So, have a little read of that. Maybe I'll read it to you and you can read along. Quel temps fait-il à Nice aujourd'hui? À Nice, au bord de la mer, le matin, il pleut et il y a des nuages. L'après-midi, il fait froid et il y a du brouillard. Le soir, il gèle. Bizarre. Ce n'est pas normal. Normalement, il y a du soleil. Il fait souvent très chaud et aussi le soir, il y a des orages. So, what's the weather like today? What's the weather normally like? Find 3 time references. In the first little bit describing the weather, it talks about what the weather's like in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening. Can you find those words? And then find 2 frequency words. Let's see how you get on. You can pause it here. I'm going to bring up the answers, so just pause it to give yourself a chance to read that through. Take your time. Here we go. Today in Nice in the morning it's raining and cloudy. In the afternoon it's cold and foggy. In the evening it's freezing. Strange, because normally it's sunny. Often it's very hot and in the evening there are storms. So 3 time references. We've got aujourd'hui, today, le matin, the morning, l'après-midi, afternoon, le soir, the evening. Okay, write those down. Those are really useful words, those time phrases. And now our frequency words. Normalement, we've come across that, haven't we? We heard that when they were talking about the weather. Normally. Souvent means often. Again, really useful words. Write those down. Now, can you have a go at writing your own weather forecast? Quel temps fait-il à Cheltenham aujourd'hui? Can you say what the weather is like at different times of the day using those phrases that we've just seen? In the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. Can you say what the weather is normally like, or maybe what it's often like? Use the previous slide to help you. Have a go at writing your own weather forecast. On y va! Let's go! Yay! So if you can write that down for me, you can either write it down on a piece of paper. If you can, take a photograph of it and attach it to show my homework. That would be fab. And send it to me on Show My Homework, or send it to Miss Allen or Mr. Scognamilio, depending on who your teacher is. Now, if you've done it on a Word document, you can try attaching that as well. And you can also send it to my work email from your school email. So have a go at getting onto your school email to do that, or maybe get mum or dad or somebody at home to send it for you. Okay, bravo Anisette, well done. Lots of hard work there, guys. Now, there is a little bit of extension work coming up that if you would like some extra work, you're very welcome to do this, but please don't feel that you have to do this, okay? I know that you're all working as hard as you can, and just do what you can. It's only if you feel like a bit of fun. I'll move on to that now. Take care et à bientôt. Au revoir. Okay, here we go. Here's your extension if you fancy a little bit of extra work. What do you think these mean? We've got the points of the compass. We've got dans le nord, dans l'est, dans le sud, et dans l'ouest. Dans means in, so you can work out what the rest mean, can't you? In the north, in the east, in the south, and in the west. What I'd like you to do, if you can print off this map of France and make up your own weather map. Write the French and then illustrate your map. So you might say, dans le nord de la France, il fait froid et il neige. It's cold and snowy. Dans le sud de la France, il y a du soleil et il fait chaud. It's up to you. You can make a topsy-turvy weather map. You can have it snowing in the south of France and hot in the north of France. Believe me, the French wouldn't like that. Anyway, have a go. If you can't print off the map, that's fine. Maybe just draw your own rough outline of France. They call France l'hexagone. It looks a little bit like a 6-sided hexagon if you look at that. Very roughly, obviously. So that might help you to draw your own little outline. Have a go and see how you get on. Et à bientôt. Au revoir.